Right, okay, this isn't easy for me to say, Troy. We haven't been together a long time, but I feel like I know you, and the time we spent together has been amazing. It's been so much fun. I've never really felt this way about a player before, but it's over. Don't get angry. Don't cry. Hear me out, okay? Just let me finish, all right? It's not you. Okay, it is a little bit you, but it's mainly the fans. Okay, the fans don't want you here. Okay, they're tired of it. It's too much water under the bridge. They feel it's time that you should go. I personally would love you to stay, but you know there's another man called Mohamed Darame. I've seen the way you look at him in training. I've seen you get jealous, and yeah, I know he smells nice as well. But I'm sorry, it's got to come to an end. So I'm gonna be selling you this transfer window. It's not what I want. It's what the fans. Troy, come on, don't leave. Troy, I can't pay for the dinner. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 21 career mode with Watford. You might not recognise me. That's because I'm trying to hide from Troy Deeney because I'm probably going to sell him this episode. Although the fact that I always wear these headphones probably is a bit of a giveaway. I shouldn't really wear this hat in public. People will think I'm weird. Weirder. But yes, after taking in all your feedback from the last two episodes, I have realised that everyone pretty much wants me to sell Troy Deeney, especially the Watford fans. So it only makes sense for me to let the big man go. I feel quite bad about it, but at the same time, I'm just giving the public what they want. And speaking of giving the public what they want, I've upped it to ultimate difficulty. Competitor mode was always on. So for those that thought I didn't have it on, it was. So this could be particularly quite difficult, especially because it's against Bournemouth, who are one of the only other teams that have a 100% record in division, along with ourselves, Norwich and Sheffield Wednesday. It's also not brilliant news that Ruben Loftus-Cheek is injured for today with a bad back, by the sounds of things. He sprained something, and Cabasele is obviously suspended, as we know from the last episode, because I just can't resist having a little bit of a tackle. That sounds a bit, yeah. Sarr is also knackered, so on comes Darame for today. But other than that, it's the usual lineups of Foster's a goal, Messina, Dawson, Foyth, and Nyambe are the back four. Then you got Seema, Camavinga, who's stepping in for Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Will Hughes, Darame on the right, and then João Pedro and Boadu up front. So we're still pretty strong, but Bournemouth have got a very good team of their own. As you can tell by that, I'm a little bit scared. They're playing 5-2-3. Could be hard to break through this. I've never played on ultimate difficulty, so this is going to be great fun. Last year, this would have been a Premier League clash, obviously, so it's going to be a little bit difficult, that's for sure. It's the hardest test of the entire season so far, but hopefully we'll get through it with flying colours. So far, we've passed every single test we've been given. Let's hope this is the same. The vitality looking lovely down there. You know what's not lovely? Derek Ray and Lee Dixon. Right, away we go. Hopefully the hat will bring me some good luck. Solanke on the ball here as Bournemouth make a solid start. I mean, if I thought I was having problems getting the ball off them beforehand, this is going to be a nightmare. I cannot let Dominic Solanke score against me. 4 minutes in, I've not had a touch of the ball yet. Good tackle there against Solanke, and we finally won the ball back. Right, off we go on the counter. What we got in the locker? That's Ken Seema. Plays the ball into João Pedro. Pedro on the ball. Wait for Will Hughes to make that run. He just didn't bother making it. And Darame can't make... Oh. Until I die! Oh, Bournemouth till I die! Beautiful. Right, away we go again. We're doing well to win the ball back here. That's a nice little layoff. Now, Camavinga for his first start for the club into Boadu. Boadu plays down to João Pedro. Pedro, I can sense the overlap. Here we go. Messina whips it. Oh, no. He's well overcooked that. What is that? Darame. Ball by Will Hughes. Oh, he's offside. It's good play by us, though, here. We're dominating the game nicely. Playing the ball around here, Bournemouth, but they're not doing anything. Will Hughes has nipped in there nicely. Will Hughes, ball. Such a bad ball from there to Boadu. You've got to let him go there, Yao. Come on, mate. Bournemouth are literally just passing the ball around, but making no effort, really, to go forward. It's all just pass. They've had those of the ball, but done nothing with it. That's ours. Lovely interception. We're being very competitive here. There's definitely goals in here for me if I can just get my passing together. Boadu. into Pedro. Pedro. Waiting for that ball. Now Boadu makes a nice run down the line. He works the channel nicely. Boadu back to Ken Seamer. Ken into Camavinga. Gets out his feet. Camavinga! Oh, it's just over the bar. Unlucky, mate. Decent effort. Will Hughes is having an absolute blinder at the moment. And Dominic Solanke's giving the ball away. We're used to that. Boadu to Camavinga. He's waiting. Tease it. Will Hughes on his wrong foot. Hughes! Right, hat's coming off. It's about to get serious. I don't care if Troy sees me or not. That's such a poor finish on your right foot. Oh my god, I have so bad hat hair. Hat hair is ridiculous. Hashtag comb over. Not brilliant here. Now I'm feeling a little bit on the ropes. Lovely tackle by Craig Dawson. That is nonsense. That's a wonderful tackle. That's a great tackle. Philip Billing over a free kick. Oh, okay, here we go. Rico. He's the one I would expect to do it. And he's absolutely smashed that over there. It's not brilliant there from Philip Billing. He is a bit of a weird contender to take a free kick, I'm not going to lie. Will Hughes on the ball. Now out to Durame. Not really giving the ball enough to the Magic Man out on the right hand side. Durame. Lovely ball in there. Boadu. Pedro's turned his man. Yao Pedro on his left foot. Get in, Yao Pedro. They thought he was going to stay on his right. He doesn't. He turns it onto his left and he smashes it into the back of the net. Get in. What a goal from Yao Pedro. Lad. Lovely, lovely touch there, just to roll away from the defender, and he smashes it into the back of the net. It's a great finish on his wrong foot. Well done, Yao. Great finish. Big goal. Big goal before half-time. Right, well, 1-0 up at the break, and if we have another half like that, we're going to be in business. It's the one time we finally get Durame involved in the game. Magic happens. As Nyambe gets on the ball here. Durame's broken through around the back. Come on. He's quicker than Sergio Rico. Don't give me that. Go on, Durame. Roast him. Oh, he has. Durame. Oh, mate. Everyone in the league is worried about Mohamed Durame right now. This is a great ball there from Will Hughes into Boadu. Boadu with his pace. Oh, he tried to dink it in. It's good defending. It bounces back off our main man up front. Got in. My wish has not been granted. Dominic Solanke has gone off, and on comes Sam Surridge. Gotta say, for the fact that Bournemouth are a very good team, obviously at this level, we've just completely outplayed them really here today. They've had no intent of any type whatsoever really, but it's only going to take one goal for them to equalise, and all this will be in vain. I don't like where this is going. They finally had a bit of sustained pressure with Groeneveld, and he just passed it back. Again, they're just not making those incisive passes into the box. They're so focused on keeping the ball and just not going for the kill. You do realise you have to score in a game to win, boys. Surridge, brilliant. No. Great save. I would have been upset there because the bounces were a little bit harsh. But we got away with it. Bournemouth had their first shot on target, or first shot of the game, after 74 minutes at home. It's just not really good enough, is it? Uh-oh. Oh, save. Bournemouth are finally putting a little bit of pressure on here, and I've committed there. Surridge. Great tackle by Craig Dawson. That needed to be inch perfect, and it was. Now Camavinga on the ball as we look to counter. Oh, he's offside, is Yao Pedro. We've only got a couple of minutes left to see out here, but I'd really rather go for the second and kill it off if I can. Sar's in here down the right-hand side. Go on, you'll never catch him here, Chris Mepham. You're in so much trouble, mate. Sar's done him. Sar inside. Sar. Got to play that. But job done. A 1-0 win away from home. I'll take that every day of the week, especially against Bournemouth. Well done, boys. Just realised we've got a game against Norwich again at the weekend, so I might have to put out the backup brigade for this game. So I'm going to quickly create a reserves team sheet, and then we'll play that against Shrewsbury in a sim. Right, so I put out the backup brigade, but hopefully we'll get through this quietly, quite comfortably, because it is, I don't want to say it's only Shrewsbury, but it is only Shrewsbury. We won 3-0. Deeney scored. Right, okay. Not sure how that's going to go down, but we played well. 3-0. We're into another round of the EFL Cup. But we start getting Premier League teams. I'll probably end up playing them because you never know. Maybe we've got an outside shout at winning it. Well, we're taking on Norwich, and it's a massive game because we are the only two teams with a 100% record in the Championship. So it's a big game and a good chance to lay down an early marker in the season, not series, unless they come up with us, in which case they could be rivals all the way through. But it might actually be the only other game that we're playing today because we've also got the transfer window. And by that I mean transfer deadline day. And there's a lot of stuff that can happen on transfer deadline day. But fortunately, the big man is back. Ruben Loftus-Cheek makes his return to the first team after being out injured for the game against Bournemouth. I think this lot will provide a harder task than Bournemouth, that's for sure. But it is at home, so you would expect us to do quite well. It's early on in the season, but this is a potentially massive game. Only a win will do. Let's go for it. If Will Hughes can play anywhere near as well as he did in the last game, we're going to be in business. The thing with Bournemouth is that for all the possession they had, they didn't even bother going forward, and I hope that Norwich aren't that. Well, I do, because obviously we won, but for realism purposes, it'd be nice, obviously, if they could do a bit better. Because the game against Bournemouth was a little bit easy. They played better in the second half, Bournemouth, but we dominated the first, and I'm already in trouble here. Is Nyambe's having the cover for one of our centre-backs who's got a bit of walkies, but that's great play by Ryan Nyambe. Nyambe on the ball now, driving forward, plays a lovely ball into Sarr. This is where we're dangerous. Sarr squares it. Oh, it's a bit sweaty, but we'll take it. It's just a great breakaway goal, and João Pedro gets one after 7 minutes. We just win the ball high at the pitch via Nyambe. He lays it to Sarr, and the rest is history. João Pedro is absolutely on fire right now in this league. That's exactly the start I wanted. Get in there nice and early and win it. I can't believe this is an ultimate. It feels so easy. Maybe it's to do with the level of the team, but it does feel a lot easier. That's a good ball to Pukki. Pukki hits it. It's a decent save by Ben Foster. Well, mate, should still be in the England squad for me. I don't know how he's not. Well, he's retired, isn't he? God, this is lovely play by Norwich, and I'm beginning to feel a little bit pressured in now. We're just sucking up a lot of pressure as Hughes. We forced them back. This actually does work for us, though, because we just open them up on the counter. That's lovely play by Vrancic. Cabasele makes a good block. They've still got it, teeing it in. We're in a little bit of pressure. And Will Hughes, I mean, that is composure personified. Now we're on the break. Ken Seamer on the ball. Plays it inside to João Pedro, who hits it to Boadu. Not a great touch, not a great ball, to be fair. It was meant to be in behind. I should have maybe chipped it or driven it a bit harder. But Norwich really coming back into the game now. I'm under a little bit of pressure. Oh, that's not where I played it, but we'll go with it. Boadu's in. Boadu. No. He's never offside. Oh, that is tight. Probably just about right, but that's a tight decision. Oh, brilliant play by Adam Messina. I've read that. Great. Messina into João Pedro. Pedro! Oh, it's gone wide. It's a decent save by, is that still Tim Krul? It's a great save by the goalkeeper. We whip the ball in. Pedro nearly there. Loftus-Cheek tees it back to Cabasele. He plays it back out wide to Ken Seamer. Get it on that left foot, mate. He's just about kept it. We've got a little bit lucky there. Boadu's having an absolute mare. We got away with it there. They had a man completely free out on that right. I think it was Buendia, and if they'd given him the ball, it's pretty much as good as a goal. Boadu to Pedro! Oh, it's beautiful. João Pedro again with another goal. Boadu finally makes a pass. And against the run of play, you have to say, it's 2-0 to the Watford. We're just so good going forward. Yeah, it is still Tim Krul. Not a lot you can do about this. The front two connect well. It's just a sheer physicality of Boadu. He plays it back to Pedro and he just taps in. It's not a good finish, but it's a decent goal. Well played. It's all down to the fact Adam Messina won the ball high up the pitch there. Got to give the fullback credit. The funny thing is like, without sounding a little bit arrogant, forget what I was going to say. It's 2-1 as Timo Pukki fires it in. I was literally about to say, if we're smashing Bournemouth and Norwich, who in the world's actually going to beat us? And then that's a superb bit of football, and Pukki makes it 2-1. Game on. It's brilliant from Boadu. He finds Pedro, who's on a hat-trick, don't forget. Pedro tease. Oh, I love João Pedro. He's so good. Oh, well, 2-1 at the break. Norwich have probably, arguably, been the better team and played the better football, but somehow we're 2-1 up, mainly from 2 counters, and that man's been pretty lethal so far. But with Pukki in the ranks, Norwich can still do us a bit of a favour here. What am I on about? Well, second half kicks off, and let's be fair, they played better probably than we did in the first half. So this is going to be a long second if we're not careful here. But we're just so dangerous on the counter. When I do finally get the ball and get into their half, we do look very dangerous. It's just a case of maintaining that is the hard part. Uh-oh, Pukki's in. What a save. What a save by Ben Foster. I got completely sold there. Cabasele followed Pukki and played him onside. and we stepped out with the other centre-back. It was not great. Oh, God. Don't let Cantwell shoot. Hughes just lets him get on the ball. 2-2. I think it's Buendia, and you can't say they don't deserve it. I'm a little bit annoyed. I knew he was going to get the shot off, and I went to go and block it on the line. Maybe that was stupid. It's gone right past me and into the back of the net. And you can't argue that Norwich don't deserve to be on level terms. Not great. 2-2 from 2-0 up. Boadu's coming off. He's not had the best day today. I know he set up a goal, but other than that, he's not been great. Darame's going to come on instead. And I think that's the only change I'm going to make. I just think Darame's maybe got a little bit more guile, a little bit more form at the moment. I've just not really got the ball into the danger man enough in this. Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Sarr just haven't been on the ball enough to really cause any issues in this game, and that's part of the problem. As Kabasele has rolled Pookie there. He's basically like a one-man army at the moment. I cannot get the ball off of Norwich. They're toying with me, and I don't like it. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Oh, what a block by Kabasele, and what a ball out as well. 2 Hughes. Go on, Hughes. Get there, mate. Will Hughes has just been awful. How can you be so inconsistent? Pookie doing drag backs, trying to get around Kabasele. I can't believe he's got past Kabasele there. How has that happened? Momentum's with him. 3-2 Norwich. And Timu Pookie has single-handedly destroyed me here. I'm angry about this. I had the ball there and he's somehow sneaked past me, and naturally the minute he hits it, it's going in. Awful defending. Not been a good day at the back. We had this game in the bag, and I don't like being beaten, obviously, but giving it away like we have done is just pathetic. But it's still not over. We've come back before. Can we do it again? Loftus-Cheek on the ball. 1 minute to go if we're going to maintain our unbeaten start to the season. Will Hughes. Pedro! Yes! Get in! I thought he was offside, but João Pedro nails a hat-trick. Get in! We will not be denied. We've gotten away with that. That's some finish, but I think we've gotten away with that. We've gotten away with that. He's 100% offside for me, but what a finish by João Pedro. Bloody hell. The unbeaten run stays. We take points off Norwich and they take points off of us. We've escaped with the point. I have no idea how. Norwich were by far the better team, really, throughout the game. But we've done him. Thanks to some magic from our wonder kid up front, João Pedro. Unbelievable. Oh, I hope you caught your breath back. I certainly have not. And before that, we've got the final day of the transfer window. So transfer deadline day, and more importantly, there's one man who still is at the club that everyone wants me to sell, and I put him on the transfer list, Troy Deeney. Whether we're going to get anything in for him, we'll find out now. Well, we've had a transfer offer in, but it's not for who you might think. It is actually for Christian Kabasele, and I can't sell him, despite the fact he had an awful game in that one. I can't sell him just for the fact that he is my best centre-back, along with one Foyth. I need to keep Kabasele in the team. And I do want to keep some of the Watford players here. Obviously, Will Hughes is still here. I want to keep Kabasele here as well. And João Pedro, so I don't want to get rid of the entire squad. I have got £5 million to spend, but at the moment that's not really enough for me to get anyone that's going to improve the squad. So I'm waiting really on bids to come in before I do any work myself. I'm not selling Adam Messina. No offers as of yet for Troy Deeney. It's been quite a transfer deadline day so far, but Ajax offered £13 million for Will Hughes. I can't sell him just because it's too late in the day for me to get anyone that's as good as he is. He's still 25. He's really versatile. It's worth keeping him, but maybe next year I could potentially sell him. I'm not 100% sure, but so far, nothing for Troy. That's the issue here. Nothing for Troy. I've put him on the transfer list, and I told him I wanted him to leave. This could be really awkward. Please be an offer for Troy. Please be an offer for Troy. Please be an offer for Troy. No, it's not for Craig Cathcart from Espanyol. I will take the money on that one. Because Craig Cathcart's not getting anywhere near the team. It frees up a little bit more in the way of wage budget. That's a little disappointing. I really thought we were going to be able to sell Troy Deeney there. It hasn't happened. We might have to wait until January. This is not awkward at all. Oh, there you go. Bournemouth have expressed an interest in signing Troy Deeney for £5.5 million. You can have him. So Troy Deeney can go for £5.5 million He won't leave until January, but the offer is there. And I think to finish off the episode, let's talk about the youth squad monthly report, because it's a little bit different now. We've already got 4 players who are already in here, and you'll notice a couple of them are goalkeepers. They're the only 2 really good ones I've got. But Rupnik here looks like he could be potentially very good. I'm not going to bring him up to the team just yet, but he does look very solid. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to hire a youth scout. We've got one here in Leon Park. It's nice that they give you one to start with. So we have one in Leon Parks, but I'm also going to hire this chap, Herman Pettersson, 5-star, 5-star, exactly what I'm looking for. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you guys with the options of where do we go to scout. Let me know what you think down in the comment section in terms of countries, and then obviously next time I record, I will have a look at it and see what I can come up with and take on your feedback. Thank you so much everyone for watching this episode of the Watford Career Mode. Sorry it's a little bit shorter. I thought transfer deadline day would be a little bit more expansive and exciting than it was, but like I said, let me know where you want me to scout for youth talent in the comment section below. And while you're down there, please drop a like on the video, share and subscribe until I see you for another episode. Take care of yourselves, everyone, and stay cool.